Alright, let's finish off this chapter by talking about consumer protection. What is the ultimate goal of all of this stuff? Well, obviously it's to protect people. Product safety. Consumer Product Safety Commission has broad powers to put together safety standards for many products. Again, why is this so? It's to keep the consumer safe. Just like when we're talking about products liability, the main goal is to protect the consumer, not necessarily economic harm. Truth in advertising is something that's been brought up. The Federal Trade Commission has been active in demanding that advertisements be limited to statements about products that can be substantiated. The FTC will ask for voluntary agreements that a business stop false or deceptive advertising. That's good for us as the consumers. We want advertisements to be truthful. We don't want to say, oh, Pepsi will kill you. That's not true. But if Coke were to say that, it's false, it's misleading. Okay? Product uniformity. Unit pricing, price per unit of measurement. You'll see this now at the grocery stores quite a bit. You can look at the unit price to determine, who's giving you the best bang for your dollar. Okay? Again, that is out there to protect us, the consumer. Usury laws. Laws that fix maximum rate of interest that may be charged. Right? Whenever you send off your credit card bills, you send them to various states. Those states have the highest usury laws. So as such, they can charge the highest rates possible. Now you're probably going to ask, well, what about these ridiculous local people that charge ridiculous rates? Well, those rates are a result of fees that they tack on, which is not against the law. Truth in lending. This has come up and has gotten to be kind of important. Lenders need to make certain disclosures. Their finance charge, the annual percentage rate, and the number and amount of due dates of all payments. They have to let the consumer know when they're supposed to pay. So why? So that they'll pay on time. All right, balloon payments. Payment more than twice the normal one. This typically happens at the end of a loan period. What will happen is you'll pay X number of dollars every month for X number of years, and then at the end you'll have one big balloon payment. Okay? Finance charge, the total amount paid for credit. How much are you charged each month for your line of credit? Is it 5%, 10%, 20%? What is it? And then the annual percentage rate is the amount charged for loan as a percentage of the loan. Okay? So I have $100 and I have an APR of 2%. So on that $100, I'm going to get charged 2%. Okay? Now, statutes prohibiting unconscionable contracts. If the terms of a contract are so harsh or unreasonably high as to shock the conscience of the community, the courts may rule the contract is unconscionable, so it's no good. But it has to be so bad that it shocks the conscience. Okay? Fair credit reporting. Fair Credit Reporting Act requires creditors to notify a potential recipient of credit whenever any adverse action or denial of credit was based on a credit report. So this means that, hey, if someone decides not to lend you money, they have to send you a letter saying why they didn't do so. Okay? And then finally, state consumer protection agencies, they have injunctive powers and powers to issue cease and desist orders. Okay? So all of this stuff is put together in an effort to protect the consumer. All right? And that's what we're trying to do, keep the consumer safe.